Ouch. No bueno. That's exactly when that 2TC let go. As you can see, the tune was just perfect. It all came down to mechanical factor. But luckily I had another 3TC sitting on the stand. It's a good thing that my buddy Ricky Fujitaki told me about this marketplace engine. And I was already on my way to purchasing a forged rotating assembly and making some real power. But it sucks that it had to go down like this. Everything happens for a reason. Here's that block that I got. I put new bearings, freshened it up. The rotating assembly was actually drop-in piston kit from Wiseco. I also got a clutch from PSI Racing because of the boost was so high it was slipping through the clutch. There's the piston kit that I got from Wiseco. It was drop-in 85 mil. So I went ahead and installed it and I was on my way. Yeah, in this little clip you see me testing the water meth injection before I put my head on the engine. These injectors weren't shooting consistent spray patterns, so I opted out and I put in the AEM V3 injectors and they worked well. But I was on my way. Finally, here's me timing the engine after everything was back put together. What a relief. Here's Alex at A&B Motorworks doing my exhaust because I only had side exits ever since I turbocharged the car. So big shout out to Al for doing my exhaust. I definitely needed tires, so I picked this setup. It was a Proxy Double R, I believe. It was okay. But this was the first night after I installed that engine and everything seemed okay. So made plans to go out and give it a try. You'll see what happened in just a little bit. And that was all she had in her that night, because the next morning I took it for a little boost stroll. I noticed a little puff in the window. The crazy thing is it wasn't making a lot of crankcase. So I ended up just pulling off the heads, and lo and behold, what have we here? It looks like the manufacturer sent me a mistake. Yup, I was furious because as you've seen, those passes were nothing. They were merely 14 PSI passes. But that's how she goes, is what they say. So I had enough with these off brands. I ended up reaching out to Brandon from PSI Racing, and since I had another block sitting in the closet, I went ahead and ordered me the best pistons that these engines ever saw till this day from PSI Racing. Also, that clutch right there was from PSI Racing. Brandon, if you guys don't know, that's the man for all the 3TC stuff. But I ordered the set, and then I got with the manufacturer as soon as I ripped out the pistons and stuff. So ended up, they made a mistake. He sent me a new set. He sent an apology, but I still had to send it to the machine shop. So much love and respect for Alan in Hilo. If you guys know Alan, to me, he's the best. So he ended up turning this turd into something that I beat on every week. So shout out to Alan. But yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. And please make sure you click that like button and subscribe. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so I noticed that the dome was very thin, so I called up PSI Racing and I sent him a video, and he also agreed something was not right. So when I reached out to the manufacturer, they took a look over the paperwork and they found out that they made a very, very terrible mistake, and they apologized, but the damage was already done, wasn't it? Ended up taking out my crank journals and the rods journals and all that stuff. Alan actually had to take a Honda sleeve and sleeve one of the cylinders, but he did a great job. And I got my engine back in a reasonable amount of time. But yup, that damage was bad. I thought for sure that thing was done. Thank God for people like Alan and the machine shops. But this is the email that they sent me acknowledging what they did was a mistake. Go figure. Anybody makes mistakes. Say hello to Charlie for me, guys. My little buddy keeps me company.
Charlie boy. Charles. Charlie, look at that. Charlie. Charlie. Hey. Stay there. Hi, Charlie.
Isn't he the cutest? Well, my 87 mil pistons showed up, and I was promised that they would withstand 1,000 horsepower, actually. So I went ahead and sent this, and Alan did his magic. And the engine's been good ever since. Anyways, guys, thanks for sticking around and watching the video. Please come back for the next one. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share this to your friends. God bless you all. I'll see you on the next one.
When you feel lost in your shadow, don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this cruel world, broken but strong, gotta move on.